Hey man, you can't let nobody trick you out your position. Man, I don't care what you going through, what it look like, what people say about you, what they throw at you. They may try to steal from you, may try to take, man, I don't care what it is. Don't let nobody get you out your position, man. For real, man. And I got a story for y'all today. Cause I'm at work today, man, it's crazy. And, you know, ooh, it's crazy, man. But I gotta tell y'all about this. So today, you know what I'm saying? Me and my helper today, cause you know I deliver and all that type of stuff. We go and take this big old package to these people. The package is 200. I'm calling the package this big old box, 290 pounds. I don't know what it is, some type of game or something. I don't know. So we gotta take it into this business, man. So we finally get it up there. I'm talking about heavy. Push it through the door. And they like, we want it upstairs. I'm like, sir, it's gonna be difficult. Man, you see what color I am. And I'm not trying to make this no racial thing. I love everybody. I don't have no problem with white people, black people, Chinese people, green people, Mexican. I don't care, bro. Like, I love everybody. I was raised that way. But like, he gonna talk about some man, my helper, boy, you gonna do what I tell you to do and this and that like that. I said, oh no. I told my helper, I say, man, look, we gotta go. You know what I'm saying? It's time to go. He trying, I say, man, let's go, man. You know what I'm saying? So we pushed it back out the door and then put it on the dolly thing and rolled it back to the truck, mind you. I'm like, man, let me go on here before I get in trouble. The man following us, talking crazy. Now, I'm heated at this moment. You know what I'm saying? I'm heated at this moment. I'm not thinking clearly at all. You know what I'm saying? I'm straight telling him, like, sir, you're not getting this package. He talking about some, man, I paid $20, you know what I'm saying, for y'all to put it where I wanted it to be. I say, sir, listen to me. I didn't already canceled your services, but I promise you, today you're not getting it. That's over with. You know what I'm saying? I say, do what you gotta do, but that's over with. And he just talking and all this and that, but I was this close to putting my hands on this man. And my helper was trying to deflect the situation as best as possible. You get what I'm saying? But the reason why I'm sharing this with you because the enemy come in all different types of forms. Now I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you. Disrespect is not something that I take lightly. I ain't like, listen, you ain't gotta respect me, but you can't disrespect me. You get what I'm saying? Maybe I got a problem, maybe I don't, but that's not me. And so I thank God though for me having the help I had. I thank God for being with me. I thank God for not allowing me to go above and beyond like I would have in the past, And I've changed, bro. Like today showed me how much I done changed. I'll be in a cell right now. You know what I'm saying? That's who I was. Like I'd really be in a cell, ain't tripping. My wife coming to get me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but guess what? God changed me, man. And today, if I ain't think so, if I had any doubt in my mind, if God changed me, if I'm still the same Leroy I used to be, well, today was proof that I'm not. Today was proof that I'm not who I used to be. Today is proof that when God changed you, ain't nothing you can do about it. You can try to run, you can try to hide, but ain't nothing you can do about it. And with that being said, I just thank God, man. I really truly do. Because I seen times where I would have lost my mind. I would have lost control of myself. I would have allowed my emotions to get the best of me. Now, mind you, the disrespect, calling me out my name, and slandering and all this stuff, don't nobody like that. Don't nobody like that. But at the end of the day, I got kids. I got a wife. We got a home. We got all this and that going on. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just gotta put you to the side. You gotta, not you to the side, but you gotta put them emotions to the side and understand what the bigger picture is. Now, mind you, in that moment, I wanted to lose it, but God was with me. God was with me because if that man would have touched me or touched anything around me, I'd be in jail right now. But I know that God was with me. I know that God was with me. I let that go further than I usually normally would. When he said, call me a boy, and me and my helper a boy, that would have been it for me right there. Ain't nothing else need to be said. You get what I'm saying? Ain't nothing that need to be said, but you know, that ain't the way that you handle stuff. That ain't the way that you deflect situations. It's a right and a wrong way to do things. I'm speaking to you off of me understanding that as I'm growing. I'm still growing. I'm talking about this today to let you know I'm not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect, man. Ain't nobody perfect. I'm still growing and learning and walking this faith out with God just like you are. And understand, another thing, it's gonna be times where you may mess up. You may go through different situations. You may, you know what I'm saying? Like, we all fall short of the glory of God. That ain't just cliche. You know what I'm saying? That's the real deal. That's the truth, because we all do. You know, right there, like, maybe I could have handled that better by just leaving the package or just grabbing it and going, not saying nothing at all. But it's just certain things as a man, bro, you can't treat people that way. Everybody not going for that. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't saying I'm tough. I ain't big and bad. But come on, man. Everybody got feelings. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, you know, I had to share this with y'all, because it's like some people just don't care nothing but about themselves and think that they can just treat you any type of way. Very delusional, very unconsiderate, very just self-centered. And it really don't make no sense. It don't make no sense, you know? And I was just sitting there thinking like, man, God, I thank you. I thank you, because you really put some work in on me. Like, not a little work, you put some work in on me. And for anybody that may have experienced this, experiencing it at your job, in a place, whatever like that, man, you ain't gotta tolerate it. But you don't gotta handle it in a way that's gonna bring you harm or put you in a situation to where your freedom is taken away. It's better ways, it's legal ways to go about certain things that happen in your life. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the road that you want to take, but it'll benefit you in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Now, me personally, I don't want to take that road, but I'm gonna try my best to deflect situations. Like today, God was with me. He always with me, and I appreciate God to the utmost. You know what I'm saying? But you know, don't let nobody trick you out your spot. That's the name of the game. Like, no matter what you think, what you're going through, don't let nobody trick you out your spot. Do what you got to do so that you can be at your best, so that you can do what you got to do for you and your family. You know what I'm saying? Because when it's all said and done, ain't nobody gonna be there for you holding your hand. You know what I'm saying? Nobody gonna be there for you holding your hand but God. But God, the same one that been there for you, but God. He gonna be there for you. He ain't gonna never turn his back on you. You know what I'm saying? And see, that's how the enemy come in, right? See, that's how you know that you got a breakthrough coming. That's how you know that your life finna change. That's how you know that you as a Christ believer, a Christ worshiper, a Christ follower, and a Christ servant, that the enemy's scared of what you gonna become if you keep on going with Christ. The enemy's scared. The enemy don't want you to become that man or that woman of God that God is calling you to. Yeah, he in fear. That's why he keep throwing stuff at you. That's why he trying to get you out your position. That's why he don't want you to elevate. That's why he wants you to stay in the dumps. That's why he wants you to be low. Because he know when you become what God called you to be, he in trouble. He in trouble. Because God's kingdom is gonna rule over all, no matter what's happening in this world. God ain't gonna never lose, never. That's about the only thing in the world, and is the only thing in the world you can put never on. God will never lose. The devil will never win. God will never lose. You get what I'm saying? He already won. He's victorious. He ain't gotta figure it out. He ain't gotta ask nobody. He already won. And so, you know, as you keep going on, you gonna run into little bumps in the road. Like, you know, I've been making videos these last couple of times. Man, I ain't go through too much of nothing like this. But man. And understand, you're gonna have trials, tribulations. You're gonna go through different things. But you got to keep your head focused on what you're trying to do, where you're trying to go, and who you serve, for one. Keep your mind on who you serve. You get what I'm saying? Now, no, you don't let nobody harm you. That's biblical. You don't let nobody harm you. You don't let nobody hurt you. You get what I'm saying? At the end of the day, it is what it is. God gonna come to your defense. God not sleep. He don't sleep or slumber. You know what I'm saying? But trust and believe. The enemy wants your position to be taken. He wants you to reign in his kingdom. But you got to trust in God, man. So I just wanted to get on here and share this because I know I ain't the only person that go through stuff like this, or it may be somebody on here experiencing this. You ain't got to deal with it. It's ways to work this around, but just trust in God and keep your faith, man. Let's go.